everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Horror Queen Film Reviews. I am your host, Miss Taint, and we have one of our special guests with us right here next to me.
Hello, I am Gena Cyde, or tonight, Jack Schidt. And if you don't know Jack, now you do.
Oh, I love that. Is that your new drag name?
It is.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
It's been a little over a year now, but it's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, it really
Us
has.
ghouls don't get together too often. We're too busy scaring the world.
But when we do, it's to see a fucking cocaine bear.
I have too many friends that we could name like that.
Ooh.
A number of them.
I love that. Today we're here at the Casablanca movie theater here in San Antonio, Texas, and Cocaine Bear is directed by Elizabeth Banks.
This is a true story, for the most part.
I heard that.
Like, the bear, I don't believe, actually killed anybody in the real story. But we definitely do have a bear in the 80s who did a bunch of cocaine and died. So let's see how this ends. I tried to not look into it a lot because I was very excited about it the moment I saw the trailer. But I hope there's a lot of camp. I hope there's a lot of fun comedy bits, and then a lot, of gore.
Do you think it's gonna be gory?
Oh, a cocaine bear on a rampage? Absolutely.
That part.
Because a trailer.
I hope it's like ridiculous, like camp where there's like heads being sliced off and blood splurting everywhere. I feel like that would really surprise me. It just took over the box office. It's #1 right now.
I think last Friday, and everyone I know who has seen it has already said that they love it.
I wonder if they're gonna like have like sequels to this movie, like
Cocaine Bear 2. We could have like a meth bear, an acid bear.
Oh.
There could be a whole bunch of bears, like Sharknado, but drug bear. A lot of movies this year have been really good.
And really absurd, too.
Yes, we're getting a lot of this really unique, cool, crazy stories, which is fantastic.
I agree. We're about to walk in to go see Cocaine Bear, but before that, we are going to get some food. We're going to get some pizza and some drinks and some popcorn.
You know, I'm a bear. You got to feed the bears.
And that's really why I wanted to invite you for this one. I was just like, I need jack shit.
Thank you. I love being one of your local bears.
I keep tabs on all my bears, honey, here in San Antonio.
You gotta watch the parks. We go for the honey and the picnics, you know.
We're here at Santico's, what is it, Casablanca?
Yeah.
Taint's over there. Hey, Mom!
For all my kids.
Hey, Mom, what movie are we watching today?
We are watching Cocaine Bear, honey.
Ooh.
It's so crazy. We just saw Winnie the Pooh last week, and now we're gonna go see another bear movie. But except this time, I brought my bears with me.
Again. Hey! Smokey Bear in the house.
Shut up and spank me, Mary. We got the Smokey Bear in the house, honey.
Should have brought my paddle had I known. It's a cleaver shape. It's horror themed. Consent is sexy and required.
Pizza's ready.
Is it? Oh, no. So big. Damn, this pizza is greasy. My thoughts, from what I read, I think it's going to be a quite enjoyable movie. Apparently, this is like based on a true event that actually happened. Consumed 5 pounds of cocaine. How many? Do we know how much it was?
How much do you do on a Saturday night?
She's delicate.
I see the long fingernail.
Where? I gotta touch up this lip gloss, so give me a second. Girl, did you also know that cocainebear.com has this little game? And you can run around as the bear, just like mauling and eating people. And you're like taking bumps on the way. I think my point was like 4,200 and something. Like, it's fucking crazy. Alright, so it's cocainebear.movie. So let's see, you go running around, taking your bumps along the way.
Wait.
Look at him as he takes bumps, he goes faster.
The way I would scream if I saw a bear coming towards me.
Girl, Jenna's right there.
Get her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you better take that. That goes still to you with your fine ass. Wow.
That was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it.
That was fucking chaos.
It's
so good.
And I like that each character kind of had like an era
There was
of
actually
music.
development with each character. There was actually a proper storyline that happened.
Yeah, there was enough separate storylines that they kind of kept going in and out of each other and did it well. I was really happy with that.
Yeah.
My favorite storyline was the park ranger. The way I related so much to the park ranger.
Got right out of my ass, because that's what all the bears is doing.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of Horror Queen Film Reviews. I am your host, Miss Taint.
I'm a Smokey Bear.
And I'm Jack Schidt.
Gena Cyde actually changed their drag name from Gena Cyde to Jack Schidt.
I decided to take Jenna and put her in a very long sleep. She's still there. She's just like cryogenically frozen like Disney.
Would you consider Jack like a drag king?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More of a drag king and
cool.
Androgynous murder clown.
Oh, I love that. These are our post thoughts. Post thoughts. It was absolutely bonkers, batshit, off the wall chaos.
So campy, so fun, great soundtrack.
Like, I was kind of spooked a couple with those jump scares.
They definitely used the jump scare a little bit, but not in a bad way.
To think that there was actually a bear on the loose on that much and that amount of cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
A plane had dropped it off. It was a drug drop, and the bear found it.
And the bear died shortly after that?
Yeah.
I believe it processed, and then the bear unfortunately did leave.
We were just saying earlier that Cocaine Bear is #1 in the box office right now.
I heard this one.
And it beat Ant-Man.
Yes.
I think it's deserved.
Just the right amount of just action and thrill, and just you don't know what's gonna happen next, and then you're just like,
And then all the inventive like deaths and the inventive scenes that were done so well, like the ambulance.
Did y'all hear me screaming in the movie?
I think everybody heard you screaming. Taint.
What you laughing back there? Get your head back. We have a special guest in the house. It is none other than Sailor Me. Last week they were here with us for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Have you been in there all week?
I slept back here. I have a little hot plate. Y'all don't even know.
Miss Anita is here with us as well. Anita is recording today, and Ace is doing lighting. Oh,
Thank you.
I have a question for both of you. What was y'all's favorite part of the movie?
Both of us.
Or all three of us.
Now 2 of us.
What was your favorite part of the movie?
I feel like my favorite part of the film was when they first discovered the cocaine. And you know, the kids were like, what the fuck is this? Oh, you ain't gonna do it. You ain't shit. And it's just because I remember those times too when I was younger where it was just like, you won't do it or you won't do another one. And it's just like, bet, watch. They just take it to just left field, and it's so uncalled for and it's so fucked up. It's like this whole weird learning lesson about how cocaine is bad for you by the end of the film, like with how much destruction it caused and all this other shit. The movie started, right, and it's just like setting the characters, you know, like y'all said earlier, it had a lot of character development. And then you get to the camp ranger, which was my favorite character of the whole film.
She was great.
You kind of get introduced to like the humor that's gonna be like proceeded, and then shit just goes like completely left where the kids start doing cocaine, and then right when they do the cocaine, that's when the bear comes. It's like the most unbelievable shit that you will ever see. I love that. Welcome to our show, Anita.
Good morning.
Did C'est La Vie move out?
She went to go get more cocaine.
Don't get that on camera. Anita, what were your thoughts on Cocaine Bear? Did you love it?
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be like kind of like Kung Pao or something, like just like a dumb funny movie. It did have funny moments and like really like what the fuck parts like that. But there, like y'all said, there's a lot of storyline. Every character kind of got to have their moment, and then they all kind of like fell into each other's storyline. It reminded me of Crash.
Yes, I love that movie.
Crash Bandicoot?
No, Crash with didn't it? What was that?
It was big girl. You did not say Crash Bandicoot. Okay.
I thought the photography was super well done. They had really like gorgeous landscape shots of the mountains.
They did.
And then they had a lot of really good pull-in close work with a lot of the camera angling. That ambulance scene to me is fantastic. I will watch that on repeat for a while now.
Thoughts on CGI?
I think it was beautifully done. I like the way, I mean, this is getting into details, but like the way the fur moved, the blood dripping.
Even though, like, you know, it's fucking fake, the bear scared me.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when the bear was on the guy and the blood was dripping. Oh, well, like when the door was, he was smashing him with the door.
Right.
I was like, how did they make it look like the blood was dripping from the bear's mouth onto the guy's face? Like,
I would love for there to be a sequel, like real
Yes.
well. But I gave it like 10 out of 10. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I would totally watch it again.
And it was kind of like a shock movie, right?
Now, do you think there was prosthetics involved too?
I think that there was a lot of prosthetics. I clocked them right away.
I think they were beautifully done as well. I assumed there were prosthetics, but I never like could see where one started, one
It could
stopped.
be prosthetics mixed with some CGI or some kind
Probably.
of like post editing work. Personally, I would give the film a 9 out of 10. I loved it. It did kind of bore me a little bit towards like the ending when shit started to get more serious. I feel like that was dragged out a little bit, but I mean, there's only really so much you can do with a wild bear running in the forest high as fuck, so. But I'm glad that it ended like on a good note. Like it was kind of like a happy story for everyone. Like everybody was like really damaged from everything that happened, but it looked like they were all like appreciative.
I think I would also probably give it a 9 out of 10. I think there were definitely a couple predictable moments where I was like, okay, this is going to be the next part, like the waterfall with the jumping off of it.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Overall, great movie, great cinematography, great soundtrack. The music choice was awesome. And big shout out to Rosette. I think Rosette is the star of the whole movie. The dog.
Oh.
I was waiting.
Not Miss Taint being like, who was Rosette?
I missed a character.
I want a Rosette now.
I want Rosette too. Say like you don't need Rosette, you need Rosetta Stone, honey.
Ah! Bitch.
One word.
One word. Crazy.
Chaotic.
Imaginative.
Oh, I love that.
I would say in one word, experimental.
In fucking sane.
That's it. Wake up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It was very that. It was wild.
I didn't think it was going to be scary. Mix the jump scares with the gore and everything that was going on in this film. You could pass it off as a horror movie. We all rated it pretty well. It's a must-see film.
I loved it. Go see it.
I loved it as well.
Yeah. No, go see it. Go see it twice.
I will have to go see it twice.
Ace.
Girl, get you a bag. Get you a good one. Get ready. Get you a drink and enjoy the fucking show.
A bag of what?
Enjoy the bag of popcorn, girl. Big old bag, buttery bag of popcorn.
The Alamo Draft House here in San Antonio, at least, I don't know if it was anywhere else, but they literally were giving you little Coke bags that said Alamo Draft House. Like they were literal Coke bags.
No.
They gave you a big straw too.
That's awesome.
Did it have Coke in it?
Girl. Y'all kids are so crazy. I can't keep up with y'all anymore these days. I'm getting really old. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to episode 3. Horror
What did you do?
I put up 2 3s, girl.
Number 3 below.
Today we reviewed Cocaine Bear with
Jack Schidt.
And make Smokey Bear.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in, subscribing, liking. Drop it in the comments if y'all want to see any other suggestions of films that you want to see reviewed by us. We're doing rotating drag performers here in San Antonio, Texas every week, and it's going to be a really cool mix of different types of performers for different opinions on the genre of horror. So we are so looking forward to it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. My name is Miss Taint.
Thank you for having me, girl.
Thank you so much, Miss Taint. Always love hanging out with you.
Yeah, it's always a great time. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 3 of Horror Queen Film Reviews.
Run in hell, fuckers!